Now it's time for a special edition of video notes. This is the Chapter 3 mid-chapter review. We're doing this because, unfortunately, I'm out today, and I want to make sure that you're totally prepared for your quiz tomorrow. So, here we go. Today in class, you got a mid-chapter review worksheet, and we're going to go over those problems. So, first couple of problems, they would like us to use the cube to name each of the following. So we want to find, first, all lines that are parallel to line BC. So here's line BC. And remember, parallel lines are not going, they're going to be coplanar, and they're not going to ever intersect BC. So some parallel lines in this diagram would be FG over here, EH, and AD. Now we want to find a pair of parallel planes. We have a couple of different options here. We actually have 3 different pairs that we could look at. First, we could look at plane AEFB and plane DHGC. So those would be some parallel planes. Another pair of parallel planes we could look at would be plane ADHE and plane BCGF. And finally, another pair of parallel planes would be EFGH and ABCD. And lastly, we want 2 lines that are skew to line AE. So here's line AE over here. So remember, a skew line is non-coplanar and it is not parallel. So we can't use, I'll draw it in red, we can't use anything that's on this plane here, AEBF. We also can't use anything on the plane ADHE. So we can't use any of those segments there because that would be coplanar. We also can't use segment CG here because CG would be parallel to AE, and that wouldn't work out. So let's take a look at some things that would work. So we have segment AE here, and it has to be non-coplanar and not parallel. So non-coplanar and not parallel, that would be FG. We could also do segment BC. We could also do segment DC, and we could also do segment HG.